Hello and welcome to the Listening Post's unboxing channel on YouTube. Today I'm unboxing Mission's brand new CD transport, their 778 CDT. This follows on from the introduction and extremely popular half-size 778X integrated amp. That half-size amp featured Bluetooth, digital ins, lovely 40-45 watt amplifier on board, lots of control. It was a very well thought out piece of kit. With the fact that it's got digital ins, Mission were probably never going to produce a traditional CD player with an analog output. They were going to focus their attention on a CD transport, and they've done a brilliant job. So mechanism wise, that's the bit that clamps and spins the disc. That's been all re-engineered to reduce reed jitter. They've got an amazing temperature controlled oscillating clock, and that master clock keeps the transport under control and feeds a brilliant digital signal out, ready for the connected device. Now of course this half-size piece could easily go with any number of different traditional setups, including home theatre amplifiers and high-end DACs, etc. as well, giving a nice complement or some sort of smaller option that could sit beside perhaps a dedicated headphone amplifier or something like that in a small form factor. So it's wonderful that they're catering for this as a standalone product and not just to complement that half-size amplifier. Nevertheless, let's have a look. Right, Mission. Now firstly, this is actually wrapped in a little bit of protective plastic, sort of heat shrink on. It means that the first thing you'll want to do is get rid of that soft plastic, and with that it actually it means you get rid of all the freight labels, all of those types of things in one fell swoop. And straight away, I mean, by the way, that plastic, it's probably ideal for the times that these things are being delivered to your home. Because, look, for obvious reasons, it can get damp. In fact, it can get damp just in transit to us. But for obvious reasons, if it's sitting outside and getting rained on, that's not ideal. So they've wrapped them in plastic. It means that better for international freight and obviously better for the last mile to your home. Once that's off, you end up with a beautiful, brand new, flawless brown box with, of course, the Mission logo and the 778 CDT, CD transport. On the ends, we've got an emulation again of the model and scannable information associated with the serial number. A bit of stacking information and a little pictorial of what's involved. Not much else. Okay? Opening these is really straightforward. Now, unlike most things with clear packing tape, this is actually sealed closed with the paper tape. So that's characteristic of all of the Mission stuff. In fact, look, the 778 amp, there it is there. Have a look. Today this is in silver, so it's going to complement one of those options. In fact, I think I took some photographs of both colour options in that video as well. And look, a reminder, as always, hang around for the close-up photographs. I'll stack this with the amp, and it will also give you an excellent opportunity to see the inputs and outputs at the front and the back. Okay, right, opening up the box. We've got a A4 plastic Ziploc bag with a comprehensive user manual about the CD transport. Off to one side, we've got the accessories. Now in there, simple enough box, we've got a basic compact remote control. Now this is a lot more elaborate than the one that was supplied with the amplifier, of course, because it's now dealing with direct track access, skip, play, pause, all of those things associated with the CD transport. Now it's worth also mentioning that it will access and be a digital transport for an external hard drive if required as well. It's actually a USB, and you'll see that. Okay. In the box is a New Zealand traditional IEC power cord and a couple of AAA batteries for the remote control. Just in the back there's a big desiccant bag, and then getting the player out is pretty straightforward. Okay, off that box goes. Off the closed cell foam. it round. Now the unit itself is protected in the box by a little polished cloth bag, a poly paper bag, and 3 or 4 pieces of sellotape sort of hold it closed. Sliding out of the bag is very, very straightforward. It's nice to see that the bag itself is a little bit oversized, so it's quick and easy to get it out. Okay, right, rolling it over. So, the first thing we're going to see is the form factor. Okay, again, no points for guessing that this is designed to go brilliantly with the same sized, half-size 778 amp. There's a mission logo screen printed, and an implication of the build quality with the hex screws that are utilised as well. If we look at the front, we see just an elegant approach to its design. A central CD tray with an open and close button off to one side. The ability to change menus and other things off this, as well as select inputs. Then we've got a simple skip backwards and forwards and play pause. There's a central LED display giving you basic track information, and beneath that a standby light. The standby button is centrally located, which emulates the location on the amplifier, of course, as well. So again, all designed to be very complementary of the amplifier. Like the silver version of the amplifier, we also have the mission logo and the model in a little black panel, giving a lovely sort of sense of elegance and a bit of change in texture to the colour and other styles as well. The unit, just like many, actually has really, really good feet, by the way. These are excellent isolation feet, designed to hold it firmly on a surface. You can see it's not wanting to move, and stop any vibration and other things from the surface up to the product, or from the product some sort of resonance as well. Turning it around again, there's its depth and height, and then it's at the back we see just how minimalist it is. We've got a basic rocker switch for on and off with an IEC power input and a fuse. On that note, the power supply, they've worked really, really hard to reduce the operating noise floor of the power supply itself and deliver to the 4 or 5 critical components within the transport clean, pure power separated through all of the main workings and operational parts of the CD transport. So it's excellent that they've thought even about that. And that's actually, by the way, why it has this big bolt on the bottom for the toroidal power supply. We've got emulation of the serial number at the back, a bit of an information warning associated with the laser, and then the USB input. Now, the USB will provide 5 volts, looks like it's 1 amp, so it will offer charging and other things like that. But as I implied, it's designed to operate an external hard drive or a little pen drive. Be cautious though. The navigation through really large files is a little bit onerous. You're sort of skipping through a lot of data to get there. So if you're using an external pen drive, sort of do yourself the justice of just keeping that music library small, and then you can have a lot of fun with offline content and other things along those lines. Then we've got the good bits. You've got an optical and coaxial digital output, designed of course to connect to a DAC or the DAC on board of a traditional amplifier. And again, I'm going to reiterate the work that they have done to keep that clock signal perfect, to get the binary information out clean and error-free, ready for the next connected device. So there we have it. Mission's brand new 778 CDT, CD transport, unboxed here at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.